second video in our series looking at monkeypox data, the latest monkeypox data. The data we're looking at comes to the WHO and our World in Data website. It appears that the data is updated once a month, so because the current data only goes through July of 2024, this July. And in the first video, as you recall, we looked at two separate things. We looked at worldwide data, worldwide data for the monkey-based cases and deaths. We looked at total cases, which of course means the cumulative total to date, and the daily cases, which is the number of cases for each individual day. And we looked at the same thing for the death. We look at total deaths and daily or new deaths, and you can see that this is the number for the total cases. And the main thing is so far this for all the data, not just in 2024, but all the data, which is an interesting point. 99,388 cases since 2022. Maximum single daily case was what? It was sometime since 2022 to July of this year, and that was 5,319 cases with an average of 121 deaths per day, which is high because we know that most of those were during the first round back in 2022. And we can look now at the monkeypox cases worldwide, monkeypox cases, sometimes called mpox. And you can see this is of course the total cases worldwide, and you can see there was a big steep curve here. Then the curve began to flatten a great deal, but still increasing. And you can see now we're up to a total about, like we said, 99,000 cases. Right here's the cases, the new cases, the data cases by year. Notice that each y-axis is adjusted. So that's slightly misleading because you can see in 2022 we had over maybe 50,000 cases in 2022. A nice big solid line here, okay? 2023 we also saw quite a few cases, but it wasn't as compact. There's lots of dates. The missing dates there are dates when either there were no cases or deaths, or they simply weren't recorded. Okay. Here's the 2024. This is 300. The highest number of cases we had, which is like January this year, was about 3,200. Okay, or 320 cases. Okay. What about deaths? Well, here is the. What's interesting about the total number of deaths? It's not a nice smooth curve. There's lots of little bumps into it, which is so interesting. Okay, but you can see, so since 2022, the total number of cases have been about, deaths have been about, say 250. Okay, but again, if we look at the daily deaths, you can see there's no daily deaths reported for the first all of 2022. There were some in 2023, but still, even in 2022, there wasn't a huge amount of daily deaths being reported. Okay, so now let's go on, and what we did is over here, as you'll see, let's go on now. Let's take a look, see if we can do something by continent. Okay, so let's just come down here. And let's take a look at continents. Okay, then let's come down here. Let's just do a quick plot here, a quick count here. Okay. We're going to do a count by location. And let's do a sort equals. Okay. Okay. So these are the counts. This is not the count of cases. This is the count of rows by, or we could say days. Okay, we could say this is the count of days in which it's reported, and you can see there's a difference. Matter of fact, let's go ahead. Let's do a bar plot. Now, if you ever see before, this is one going here is one of my favorite functions. This is a really good thing to do if you're dealing with categorical data, which we are. The categories are the continents. Okay. We want to do coordinate flipped. All right. I used to know how to let's do this. That's much better. That's much better. The things aren't sorted correctly, so let's, okay. Let's go over here now. So we want to turn off the y-axis labels, and we want to sort the columns by the value of n. What do you mean verify me? I was just here. Reorder, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Let's just do this then. Now we could, of course, we could, of course, the reorder, that's the function I was thinking about. So you can see there wasn't a great deal, but there is some. So let's come up here then. Let's say, okay, now we got the reports of content, okay? North America has reported a total of, again, this is, you know what we could do here is, what we could do is, this is a total report. We could come up here. Let's try this. What we want is, we want a line plot with a separate line for each continent. Oh, very nice. Okay, let's do this. Let's say let's do this. This should tell us what we're looking for anyway. That's okay, isn't it? Good. Let's do this. Okay, so that's good. That's good. Okay, so let's do one more. We need to do let's do this. Let's see how daily cases look then. Well, this is actually quite nice. Okay. Good. And let's definitely save this one. Okay. So I'm going to bring this session to a close. We'll come back on the third video, and we'll take a look at deaths by continents, daily and total deaths by continents, okay?